Hey, how's it going? My name is Chris and I want to give a quick update on the Supernote A6X. This is 3 weeks later. I don't know if you can see, these are things that I want to talk about in this video. But first, just general use. This device has been great. I use it every day. I'm trying to figure out whether it has a place for me to use at work. But so far, I've just been using it for my YouTube channel, script writing ideas, just organizing general things, making a to-do list for my YouTube channel. So it's been 3 weeks since I bought this and it's been great, and I would recommend it to people who are looking to just have something to keep their handwritten notes on. I think it's a really fun and great device. But I do want to talk about some things here. The first is script writing. And so I use it primarily to write scripts for my YouTube channel, Hello from Hawaii. And these scripts can be kind of long and kind of unorganized. The way that I write is I will start with an idea. I'll write a general outline first, and then from there, I'm going to start just writing nonstop as much as I can and fill up all those little bullet points on the outline. With how my time is, I don't usually get a chance to sit and write for like 30 minutes or an hour. Most of the time I'm writing in like 15-minute bursts. And so it takes me a while to get through the entire outline, but once I get everything down, it's really nice. From there, I type everything up in a Google Doc and then I will edit. For the organization of the script writing, I just use the title of whatever the script's gonna be, and then I'll just start writing in that document. I'm pretty much set on the college rule template for now, just because it gives me a lot of flexibility on using the whole page, as well as that little margin line where I can just add notes and shift things. I think I talked about this before, but I really like the cut and paste tool. I just wish the icons were a little better, but the cut and paste tool is great because once I write stuff, I can move things around pretty easily, and it just makes it a lot easier if I made a mistake or I wrote something that should probably go in a different section. So this leads me into what I think are the benefits of handwriting, because that was the biggest thing where I was thinking about, should I just type it out? Would it just be easier if I just typed it on the computer like I've been doing for the past, I don't know, 10 years when I've been writing scripts for my channel? Or should I try and handwrite it? And I really like the handwriting thing. So I was trying to figure out, okay, what are some of the benefits? Or am I just making it harder for myself when it comes to writing these things out? And what I've seen is that there are a lot of benefits to handwriting. Again, I think when you handwrite stuff, it's very personal and you can just kind of go and you write it. It's not like you're not thinking as much, you're just kind of letting it flow, which is great, because sometimes you just gotta throw it out there as a first draft and just get it out of your mind, you know, or else you start thinking about it so much and then it becomes like mushy after a while if you don't actually put it down on paper or you type it out. So I think that's really great when it comes to handwriting with a device like this. But like a side benefit that I've seen is when I handwrite it, that's like the first draft. And then when I type it out on Google Doc, that is like the second draft. As I'm going through what I wrote, I'm fixing some things and moving things around and just doing some very light general editing. And so by the time it's already in Google Doc, it's basically a second draft. From there, I can then work on a third draft, and hopefully that would be the final draft, but that's just the way that I write for my scripts. So I find that very beneficial when handwriting, because again, I know it takes a little more time, but having this device is like a tool that I can take anywhere when I just need to start writing. Like with Google Docs, and you know, you gotta have a computer, you gotta have a laptop, but with this, I can just write real fast and put it away, write real fast, put it away, and eventually it'll get done. And I can write and put those ideas down in places where bringing a laptop just wouldn't work. So I think there's a lot of benefits to handwriting, and I'm hoping to discover more of those as I continue to use this. The third thing is this Supernote versus iPad. And I was able to go to my parents' house, and my brother had an iPad Pro, I think, with the Apple Pencil. And I brought this and we tried them both one after the other. And he thought it was okay. He wasn't a huge fan of this, but I was able to try iPad with the pencil right next to this, and that was really nice because I don't have an iPad with the pencil here. So it was really good to try both at the same time. And from what I could tell, it was a lot closer than I thought, but that was because he added one of those screens on top of the iPad to make it like make it feel more like one of these rather than just like the straight up glass. So I thought that was a very interesting test, you know, to actually try them both right there with the screen cover on the iPad. It's not too different. except the pencil. That's what I think, of course, makes the biggest difference. This pen is really nice compared to the Apple Pencil in terms of the feel of like a pen. So that's one of the benefits of having a really nice pen. I brought both pens over so my brother could try the standard as well as the heart of metal. And of course my brother, I think he agreed, and it was pretty apparent that he liked the heart of metal as well. So I think that was a good test to actually try both. And I think it's good for people to try it out after they get this, just so they kind of have a feeling of, oh, what, did I miss out? Or what this isn't supposed to be. And of course with the iPad, you have so many distractions, right? With all the apps. With this, it's pretty bare. So I like that as well. And the last thing I want to mention is Google Drive, please. I use Google Drive to store all of my scripts, and it would be great if there was Google Drive integration with this. Nothing against Dropbox, I just don't use it. And it's great that they provide a cloud storage for us, but I would really like to have some kind of Google Drive because that's where everything is for me. And I know that they may be working on it, so it's not like it's not gonna happen. It's just one of the things that is important for me and will be an update that I look forward to because everything is there for me. I know they're working on stuff, so I'm not too worried. It's just something that as I'm writing more and more, I would appreciate having that support because it's a lot more convenient for my workflow. So that's my thoughts after 3 weeks. I really am happy with this. I'm glad I bought it and I am using it every day, and I'm so glad that I got one. So thanks for watching.